Okay, here we are. We're back with Dylan Hughes. We just finished up his part, and um, I'm sorry, the director's outside calling for one of the members, but my inner circle. And here we are now. We're trying to finish up the interview that we previously was starting with. So, Dylan, my question was to you before all of this started was, so how do you take and use the stuff that you have, been through with the future films that you've already done, and apply that now to what you're doing now, and much does that help you in the sense being that you've had such a big time roles here and there, even the smaller roles you've done? How do these things help you now when you go into the approaching movie, and how do you prepare yourself for it?
So the past sets I've been on is just set experience, and the more you're on set, the better actor you become. And I'm a firm believer of that. That is the best practice you can get. And from every set you go on, you take something away from it, like I could do this better, and do this better. So everything I have done coming into this one is set etiquette, actors just doing what they're supposed to do, crew what they're supposed to do, and just performing to the best I can. Now, my past roles have not been to the extent of this one. So again, I had to dig deep into a part of myself that I never thought I would have to. But being an actor and being in other roles and whatnot, I have been able to use that as in a stay in character and become the character and let that guy out and keep Dylan in, let so-and-so out. I'm not going to say his name because I'm not violating my NDA.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, as this character, I've watched you develop, I've watched you play it, you really embraced the part, and you really took it to another level, which I'm truly thankful for. But also, now that you know that there's going to be a continuation, and that there's other ones that you're going to have to prepare for, and more things you're about to do, how do you feel about the role? How do you feel like you're going to be able to excel even more than what you have already done?
I've researched this character up and down since I've gotten the part. Even before the part, like I said before, this is one of my favorite fictional characters ever created. So with all the research, I would research more practice and all that. And a little maybe method acting, not to that point, but going forward with it, I am very, very happy and excited that I can reprise this role and bring him to a different light and to a different extreme. That when you watch this one, you're gonna go, shit, he's crazy. When you watch him in the future, my plan is to terrify every single one of you watching. To where you see me in the street, you don't look at me. Mm-hmm. That's my job as an actor, to when you watch it on camera, to make you really feel who this character is. And if you feel it here and here, that's my job is done. So moving forward, I'm just gonna keep practicing, research more, and scare the living shit out of you.
I appreciate that as well. Now, my last question to you. Here's the big one. Oscars. We've been talking about it. We've been talking about it a lot, from Deadly Conversation to now My Inner Circle. Mm-hmm. How good do you feel about your chances at standing up there March 12th?
Pretty good. Both films, A Deadly Conversation and this one, both have obviously you've seen the success we've had in festivals and whatnot, not just in America, but across the globe for A Deadly Conversation. And this one, just the premise of the story alone, is going to drag attention to the film. So I can see both these being Sundance, winning Sundance, and going to the Oscars, which would be kind of funny if both of them were up there. Now I'm torn. I'm like, who do I go for, this one or this one? That'd be funny. But no, I'm very confident at least one of them is going to make it to the Oscars, and we're going to be up there March 12th. And we're going to hold that tiny little ugly ass trophy man. I'm very confident that we're going to, at least one of them is going to win that trophy.
Well, I thank you for your time for this interview. I thank you for even coming and being professional. We finished the interview, even though I had to wait until the end of the movie. But I thank you for that. Thank you for being a good friend, and I thank you for everything that you do. Future endeavors, we're going to go a lot further, but look at everybody here. This is one of the best actors coming out of Ohio. If you don't realize that, you will realize that very soon. He already has 9. He's going for 10, 11. Maybe he's going to probably catch me soon.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Thank you for having part of it. And when y'all watch it, you're going to be scared of shit. There's 4 characters in this film.